nothing like a few steps to get your blood pumping before you start your session.
Alright, we've got a fairly brisk 20 to 30 kilometre an hour wind blowing from the right to the left, and it's very cool. Tide's about just over halfway in. So I'm going to be fishing the top of the tide this morning, do a bit of spinning, throw a few baits out just to see if there's anything here. It's almost midwinter, so I can't expect miracles, I guess. Anyway, we'll see if there's something on this particular beach. I'm going to start off spinning with a Halco 60 gram, the blue one, and there's a bit of a deeper hole just here. I've been going out barefooted to so I can wander out in the water a bit. I'll be casting out there, but the breeze is blowing hard to the left. Water is quite cool. Alright, let's try again. Not the best spinning conditions, that's for sure. Right, let's try a third time. Lucky I'll move to the right a bit deeper water there, plus the wind will carry it that way. Much better cast. I'm out there where I should be now. Okay, one more, and I'll move up the other end of the beach. The beach is nice and smooth. There was a king tide last night, and one of the biggest tides that we have. It was a big king tide. Look, there's some fox prints on the beach. There've been some foxes here since the top of the tide. Have a look at that print, and obviously very sharp claws on them. Big fox too. This is a no dog beach, so they are definitely not dogs. So I'm using this Shimano 5000 C5000 XG. I have my favourite line on there, my favourite braided line, and it's very fine, no memory, like just a great line, and I love using it. And then I've got a fluorocarbon trace, not a short one, reasonable length. It'll be 15 foot. That allows a bit of stretch in the line should I hook a big fish. I'm using a Halco 60 gram, it's called an outcast, sharp treble hooks. Anyway, we'll see if there's something out there. That wind is still annoying. Alright, quite a bit of deep water just in here. Half tide in, see if there's any fish around that might like having a go at a lure. Not first cast. So I tend to spin a little slower in the winter. The water's colder, the fish metabolism has slowed down. Not that a tailor would slow down that much. They're still capable of moving fairly quickly. But I think all the bait fish and the predatory fish all slow down a little bit. Everything becomes a bit more in slow motion. Well, that water temperature's down about 18 degrees I reckon at the moment. So a small drop in water temperature is a lot different to a small drop in air temperature. Water temperature, if it gets down around 12, 14 degrees, bloody freezing. Yet an air temperature of around that is tolerable. A little bit of kelp out here, but fortunately I haven't hooked up as yet. But I shouldn't speak too soon. Oh, here we go, I think. That was right in close, right in where that white water is. Now, is it weed? Like, did I jinx myself? If it's weed, it's moving across. No, it can't be weed. It doesn't move that quick. I think it might be a tailor. There you go. It's a salmon. Just a little fella. But hey, I'm happy to catch anything at the moment. There you go, a small salmon right in close, like he was in probably about a foot of water. Get this lure out. Not in a good position there, mate. There we go, you can go back. Bit of fun. He's right. So the rod I'm using is it's a Wilson and it's a MT6144 blank. It's 6 wraps of fiberglass. It's an old rod, but I love it. It's got plenty of power, plenty of casting ability. I spun for about 15 minutes, just the one salmon, so I'm going to throw out a bait now. I'll start with half a pilchard and see if there's another salmon or something else out there as we approach the top of the tide. There we go, half a pilly on a 3/0 hook and star sinker. About 3/4 of the way up to the bait. So this rod is a 12-foot rod, it's a sensor wave, and 6,000 reel on it. 30-pound line, about a 30-pound trace as well. So we'll go in reasonably close to those rocks. There's plenty of white water there, so if there's anything looking, they should be in there. Oh, don't like this way. There's one out of the blue. Yeah, I don't feel like getting my clothes wet. Too damn cold. It's drawn right back now. That often happens before and after a good sized wave. I think that sun's trying to break through up there. It'll, I won't mind it actually. It might warm it up a little bit. Yeah, my feet are a bit cool. Although the water's, like I say, around the 18 degrees, I'd say. 17, 18. So it's warmer having my feet in the water than it is out of the water. Oh, I had another bite. Then it removed my bait again. So the bait's still there, so it didn't come back at it. You would have thought I would have liked to pilch it, but obviously not. I'm going to try something else this time. Alright, this time I'm going to use a beachworm. These have been methoed in the freezer and thawed out. Let's give that a shot. So I had no luck with the beach worms, so I'm going to use an artificial bait now called multi-bait. So we'll have to just wait and see how that goes. This time I'm going to try some multi-bait. This one is the one with real pilchard meal, so I'll see how that goes. They didn't take the real pilchard, so we'll see how the multi-bait goes. It'll be a good test for it. I like to just give it a bit of a massage, like that, and then I'll put that on the hook. There we go. See how that goes. I suppose the thing the bait's got to withstand is being able to cast into the surf. It's a fair bit of pressure there. Alright, into that deeper water. So it was taking about 10 to 15 minutes to get a bite on the pilchard. So we'll see if they touch this at all, and if they see, we still don't know whether there's how many fish are out there. I don't think there's a great deal. Oh, I I think that was a bite on the ulti bait. Oh, and I've got something too. You little ripper. Could this be the ultimate bait? Didn't hook him properly. I'll try that again. This time I'm using the ulti-bait chicken liver flavour. There we go, we'll give that a shot. Okay, ulti-bait chicken liver. So this is an artificial bait known as ulti-bait. And this is the chicken liver. We'll give that a shot. Just got the hook barb sticking out there. Yeah. Moulded it onto the hook. Let's get it out. Alright, so I lost that old bait that time. Got picked off. Now I've got the ulti-bait squid. Now it doesn't look like a squid, but that's what it's flavoured with. Obviously the pilchard powder got a bite, but I lost him on the way in. Try this one. Here we go. This is the ulti-bait squid. Oh, not sure what it is. Could be a flathead. There we go. What a beautiful fish. Caught on the ulti-bait squid. Woo! There we go. A nice brim caught on the ulti-bait, the ultimate bait, eh? There we go. He was caught on that, the ulti-bait with real squid. A nice brim. So today I've tried an artificial bait. I use lures which you could consider an artificial bait, but this is a bait, a fixed bait, where you're not having to attend to it all the time. So you put it on, mould it onto your hook, cast it out like you would a normal bait, like a pilchard or prawn or worm, and you just leave it. But I've been pretty impressed because I've hooked 2 fish on this artificial bait. Unfortunately I lost one on the way in, and the other one I got in. It was a nice brim. Despite conditions being pretty tough, it was a good test for, I guess, any bait today. Pilchards and the worms I got nothing on, and the artificial bait, which is called ulti-bait. Now, is it the ultimate bait? Who knows? But all I can say is today I've used it under tough conditions and it's been successful. So yeah, at this stage I can certainly recommend oldie bait. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this session, you know the drill. Like, subscribe and share. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time. Bye for now.